They'll leave you alone.
language.
My
So
mother
if
died for
you're,
this book.
I
so if
promised her
you're
I'd protect you.
cannot watch this,
Oh, damn it.
so
The
you
kid
just
had run off.
don't watch it.
With the book, of course. So Renato had to run after him.
I haven't played this game in forever. Holy moly. Oh, there's just like Skylanders.
The two ravens
I'm
were
not
staring at
what
the kid
played
like
it
he
once.
was their dinner. Which probably was what was in their tiny brains. Hey, Renato said. They cocked their heads at him. Pick on someone as ugly as you. Wait, that didn't come out right.
For the Emperor!
The ravens cawed and rushed at him. A dropship flew overhead. He hoped they hadn't noticed him. The kid. Oh, right. The Gate of Heroes. Someone's idea of a joke, making the Skyship Docks a gated community. You needed a hero's sword to open it. And the kid was on the other side of the gate. Who let you through?
Promise me you'll take the book to the rebels.
Or I'm gonna steal your ship. I'm not taking that damn book anywhere. And neither are you.
Try and stop me, laughed the kid. I bet you don't even have a hero sword.
And with that, the kid hopped away. Had to hand it to the kid. He was an idiot, but he had guts. Where was Renato going to get a hero sword?
From this chest, I bet.
Ore and win essence? Perfect.
Oh, that's cool.
A hero sword. QED.
That's neat.
This is what he got for settling down and finding people to care about. The kid's mum had been a swell cook, and she'd laughed at Renato's jokes, even when he didn't know he'd made one. And then the ravens had come to burn her. And she'd made him promise to protect the kid. But she never told him where the book was. Just the kid. He came up to a ledge. It was too far to jump. There'd been a bridge here before, hadn't there? And there was Peter, giggling at him. "How'd you get across?" he asked the kid. "Where'd you find a hook?" "I hopped," said the kid. Wise-ass kid. "Hey, look out behind you!" "Cute," said Renato. Ah, ravens. It was time to talk some sense into the kid. Just hook his way across the ledge and chase the kid down. Thing was, he hadn't used his hook since he'd retired. How had he done it? Maybe if he meditated at that altar there, he'd remember his old skills. It was starting to come back to him. Something you never completely forgot, like how to freeze time when attacking. The more he fought, the more he'd probably remember. was the Farfarer. She was the fastest ship he'd ever known. She could do the Kestrel run in 12 furlongs. Well, so the salesman had told him. And something told him the kid was about to walk into an ambush.
Stop! He shouted. I'm not giving you the book!
Shouted the kid, and took off.
No! Peter!
But the kid ran for it, and a goggler nailed him with its eye beam. The book was unburned. Next to it were the buckles from the kid's shoes, and a kid-sized pile of ashes. Damn it. Why hadn't he lied and told the kid he'd take the book to the rebels? The kid would be alive now. Really pissed off and betrayed, but alive. Oh, damn it. Reynardo picked up the book. He couldn't let the Empire have it now. He was going to have to get it out of there. He'd be a wanted man. Probably have to join the rebellion just to have a place to dock. Well, he'd hated home life anyway.
Sorry, kid. You died. Your
What's the
fault.
big deal about this book anyway? Maybe he should open it and find out. All that had been years ago. How many? The war was a blur. And now 3 Raven scout ships were chasing him.
Where are you running, rebel?
Cawed the Raven captain over the loudhailer. Reynardo could see them cranking up their catapults.
Just going out for milk?
Reynardo yelled back.
Where can you run?
Laughed the Raven horribly. Far behind him, another city was burning. The dark cloud above its island was thousands of Imperial ships. The fleet was doing a thorough job.
Take us to the rebel base! I will spare your life!
It cawed. The entire jury-rigged rebel fleet was only a few islands to the east. Beyond that were only the pillars of heaven. A sea of endless blood-colored tornadoes. The rebellion was out of time. Unless Reynardo could bring a game-changer. Maybe he could. Reynardo had found out where he could find the pieces of the Sky Ripper, the legendary weapon that had exiled the lost gods. Surely a legendary weapon could win the final battle. On the other hand, his old friend Lapino had sent Reynardo a desperate message saying he had a brilliant scheme to save the rebellion. If Reynardo could only rescue him. Reynardo dived the Farfarer towards the abyss. As he felt the heat of the jet stream, the Raven ships peeled off, not stable enough to follow him down there. Now it was time to choose. Lapino or the Sky Ripper?
Which one should I pick? One time think. This is hard. Let me just let y'all read it. Read this one. I've done that one last time that I played this. I'll do this one.
Every child knew about the Sky Ripper. The Transcendent Emperor had buried its pieces. What could have brought them to light? This Emperor, Isengrim III, had once been kind, but he'd gone mad. And now he was conducting secret, obscene rituals to bring back the lost gods. Had he, somehow, summoned the long-lost components of the legendary weapon out of the deep places of the Earth? It was more than Reynardo could fathom. But if he could find a legendary weapon, he would use it. As he set foot on the island, Reynardo could not help but feel a tinge of guilt. He'd left Lupino behind. He hoped the Mad Rabbit had somehow escaped the Ravens. He hoped they hadn't eaten him. If they had, he hoped they hadn't eaten him alive. Why had he chosen the Sky Ripper? Reynardo never made plans that required constant vigilance. He was a hero. He didn't think too much. He just went with his gut and hoped it all worked out. The Sky Ripper was a long shot. He'd have to devote himself to it. No side journeys, no rescuing old friends. That was against his nature. Could he stick with it? Huh? That was new. Most people still use doorknobs. The people who had built this castle, did they even know what monstrous weapon lay hidden within their walls? The Sky Ripper could destroy anything it touched, or so the legend said. As the Transcendent Emperor had fought the Lost Gods, thousands and thousands had died. But Reynardo had been through wars. The only merciful war was a short one.
Can't we just agree to disagree? Said Reynardo. No?
Well, I can't get through that one. Dang it.
I can't be dying, he thought. I'm the hero.
This is hard. This part.
puzzle. We're not allowed puzzles. Except we couldn't figure them out. On the other hand, if there was a puzzle, it was probably meant to
Hello.
keep people away from something good.
Hello. Wait, I'm back.
Are you live?
Yeah.
Are you live? Oh, cool. Hello? 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 Elkamska. Hello? 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 Warface. Joseph. Joseph. Joseph.
No. Hey, Jake.
Joseph.
Yeah.
You need to download the Warface.
What's that?
It's
Oh,
kind of
never mind.
like
I know what you're
it's
talking
kind of
about.
like Call of Duty.
I know. I saw the ad. I was gonna download it, but I saw how long it took to download.
It's not that long. It only took me one day.
What?
No, not like I don't mean like one day. I mean like just me sitting there. It didn't take all
Takes
day.
me
It
8
just
hours.
took- Oh. Hey, we have like 12 hours
to
of
come
the
back to
day,
it.
so
Yeah.
Something you never
I
completely
just went
forgot.
into my football game.
Like how to freeze time when attacking.
you had a football
The
game
more
and
he'd
at the,
probably remember.
At
I
9.
just woke up.
At 9.
Unsubscribe.
Oh, it's already
Woke up.
subscribed.
There it was.
Are you sure you want
Sky
to
Ripper's armature.
use this first?
The stuff that dreams are made of.
This ice cream is awesome.
The device was intricate.
Blizzard.
No one alive
Hello?
to make a thing
Why are you playing
use part of
stories?
a weapon at all.
What do I want to?
He'd have
Why
to
are you
ask a
playing
scientist.
stories?
But first, he'd get the second piece. Sky Ripper had a heart, a core that had come to rest on the next island. Well, there was another island he could reach. Zenobia had just invaded it with her father's Raven battalions. She must be encamped there still. But fighting Zenobia...
Hey, go to my live stream and tell me which,
He'd already
I mean,
sacrificed one friend to get this
tell me which one I should do.
He didn't need to hurry to face her.
I don't want to.
She would find him.
I'm in the middle of a game. That's grown boy number.
It was a no-brainer.
I don't know. He doesn't have a mic.
Sacrificed his old
So he
friend
does.
to get
What?
the armature.
What's that mean?
And the armature was used
Oh.
Yeah, he
by
does.
itself.
I
A
know.
series of coils and wheels. War demanded sacrifices. And he would make
Am
more
I go-
before the end.
I'm gonna get
He would have to choose the greatest good no matter how much it cost him.
via
Zenobia.
PC.
Well, he would see her sooner or
Okay.
later across a battlefield or a sword's point before all this was over.
And if you have PS Plus, you can get 2 free packs.
Obviously,
For what?
he had to get the core.
For what?
Oh, this is just like Call of Duty. I love this.
He looked up at the old trees around him.
I should get
They were so big and so old. They'd been there before he was born.
Isn't
They'd
it
be there
free?
after he'd passed into legend. Was he
Put your
confronting his
hands
own unimportance?
I have 7 health.
What got into him? He was no philosopher. Anyway, who cares? He was plenty important. He was a hero. And soon he'd prove it.
Dang. Not workbench. I just jumped in a well. lead me to a new island. That's weird.
There was something sour in the air. Like the earth had ruptured over something that had been fermenting for a very long time. And this is why heroes are called dashing, Renato thought. See? Dashing.
Oh my god. This is like the best game ever. I love it.
Hey, guess what?
Huh.
You know how you aim on Fortnite? No, really, this is important. No. Cool, but this is important. You know, Fortnite, how whenever you aim, there's that dot in the middle of your screen? Well, I don't have one. It keeps on going off and I need it on. Oh, I see Warface. I'm getting it. It is easy. It is easy that way. I can get the dot back on if you just let me do the control. I mean, I won't get on it. I'll just tell you what to do. What? I'm downloading Warface. What?